My name is Okudili Casey Divine, and on biology today, we'll be discussing about recognizing living things, and under that, we'll talk about the definition of biology, some major branches in biology, scientific method, living and non-living things, characteristics of living things, and the major differences between animal and plants. Now, we want to start by the definition of biology. We all know biology is the study of life. Biology is simply the study of life. Bios there means life, while logos means study. When you put them together, is simply telling us is the study of life. So now you know what biology means. We go down to the branches. We have some major branches that I'll be sharing with you. One of them is zoology. When you hear about zoology, we're talking about the study that deals with animals. Study about animals, that's what is called zoology. We have botany, study about plants. We have ecology, study about living things in relation with their environment. We also have anatomy. This is simply the study of the internal features of living things. We have morphology, the study of external features of living things. See the difference. Anatomy is the study of internal features of living things, while morphology is the study of external features of living things. We also have genetics, the study of heredity in living things, and we have physiology, living things, the study of living things and how they function. Now, we're moving down to scientific method. I won't like to waste much time on this scientific method because I've made a video in one of my chemistry class about this scientific method. So I would like you guys to go back and just um, watch the video. It's self-explanatory. When you watch it, you understand what scientific method is talking about. So we're skipping that and we're going into living things and non-living things. So when we hear living things, I believe that everyone is familiar with what a living thing is and a non-living thing is. Living things, those things that have life in them. Non-living things, those things that don't have life in them. None of that is taken. We are going down to the characteristics of living things. Now, living things have many characteristics. Yeah, I have like 12 if I'm not wrong. 12, and I gave it my own name. Which is called Mr. Ninja card. I know it sounds like something you've had, Mr. Ninja D. Yeah, I discovered other two, other two characteristics that living things had, which I'm going to share with you in this video. Now, when we talk about Mr. Ninja card, the Mr. Ninja card is simply talking about movement. M for movement, R for respiration, N for nutrient, I for irritability, G for growth, E for excretion, R for reproduction, C for competition, A for adaptation, and D for death. That is just simply what Mr. Ninja card means. So anytime the name might not look bright and might look very very hard to put in your head, but believe me, when you take your time to learn it, it will be very very easy. Now moving into the major differences between animal and plants. The major differences. Now, animals have complete movement, while plants they have partial movement. Animal can move freely, they can move from one place to the other, but while plants they only some part of their body is allowed to move. In animal, there is what is called heterotrophic nutrition, which we discuss in our further class. And in plants, we also have what is called autotrophic nutrition. This will be discussed in God's willing my next class. In animal, we also have no presence of chlorophyll, while in plant there's presence of chlorophyll. In animal there's presence of sense organs, while in plant there's no presence of sense organs. In animal, they store their excess food as glycogen, while in plant, they store their excess food as starch. In animal, they have uniform growth, while in plant, they have apical growth. So this all we have discussed today. We have learned the definition of biology. We have also learned some major branches that you are not going to forget in biology. We have discussed about living things and non-living things, characteristics of living things, and the differences between animal and plants. Now, in our next class, we'll be discussing about the organization of life.